guys, so what have I been up to? I've been editing like crazy. I've been trying to piece together all my old footage from my other cam, like the before and after the Juice Fast videos and just other footage, and it just I'm spending hours on that. And you know, after really thinking about it, I didn't do the Juice Fast for weight loss. I did it for a lot of different reasons, but weight loss was not number one. And I didn't want to really put together a whole video about how I lost 31 pounds in 31 days because I don't want people to go on Juice Fast to lose weight. Because if that's what you're going on a Juice Fast for, it's really going to be easy to gain back the weight that you do lose. I haven't gained back all the weight that I lost. But it has been very difficult to maintain it, and I know I've gained a couple of pounds. Nonetheless, what else have I been up to? I've been enjoying the farmer's market, that's for sure. I've been partying at the farmer's market at least twice a week, so that's been a whole lot of fun. I've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of inner work, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of research. Yeah, a lot of catching up on house stuff. I actually kind of enjoyed the break a little bit. My camera breaking and everything kind of provided me that break, but I did feel like something was missing. A part of me was missing. Doing the videos is a part of me now. So that's really what I've been up to for the most part, spending time with the kids and just doing a lot of inner work. And there's so much good things to come. There's so much I want to talk to you guys about. You know, this channel is a raw lifestyle. It's a look into my lifestyle, raw. You know, the channel was made to talk about my journey with raw foods, and that's not going to stop. I'm going to definitely continue that, but I'm not going to limit to just talking about raw food or raw lifestyle. It's a raw lifestyle, my whole in general. You know, I held back a little bit before, like about spirituality, and I'm not really going to try to hold back at all. You know, I was very open before, but there was just a lot that I didn't say that I was experiencing because I didn't know how to say it. But I'm learning, and I'm learning how to do that. So I'll be trying to talk a little bit about spirituality and what my experiences have been, because it's totally amazing, it's totally a transformation. And I definitely look forward to another Juice Fast pretty soon. But I'm doing that for spiritual reasons. Really, honestly, I am. There's so much more that I want to connect with now that I'm more accepting of the experiences, and I look forward to that. So we can talk a little bit briefly about after the Juice Fast. And as most of you know, for the month of June, I went on a 31-day juice fast. So I had nothing but juice and water for 31 days. All the amazing, amazing things that happened to me on the Juice Fast. I could go on and on and on and on about talking to them. But first I want to tell you about my life after the fast, because that's kind of when my camera broke and things just went a little crazy. I ended the fast and I broke it with just pretty much fruit for the whole first day. The second day I had fruit and salads, no dairy, and I'm outside with the mosquitoes. And I think it was day 3 or day 4, I did eat a little bit of cooked foods. I weighed myself at the end of the first week, and I had actually lost some more weight, so things were working out perfectly. Except I didn't have a camera, and things got out of hand on the home front, and I began getting stressed. And even though I was eating healthy, I think I was still overeating, maybe because it had been so long since I ate, and I kind of let my emotions take over. There was a lot of things that happened to me spiritually while on the fast. A lot that I don't understand, and I still need to research, and that might be a lifelong journey right there. But just briefly, since I did that spirituality video and it didn't upload and it was amazing and it was raw emotion, I'll just touch briefly on it. When I was on the juice fast, I had nothing but fresh fruit and vegetable juices and water. Amazing things happened to me emotionally, physically, and definitely spiritually. I began seeing things. Lights, flashes of lights, orbs of light, all the time. Usually when I was at home, usually indoors, usually when I was very calm, cool, serene, just in a peaceful mind set. That's kind of when it all happened. However, I've seen them in my car, I've seen them in other people's houses, I've seen it outside. So I had visions. I wouldn't say they were hallucinations. I was seeing stuff that was there all along that I had never seen before, and it really freaked me out. You guys, I went to the eye doctor and I got an eye exam, and that's when I came home from that, that's when I did the video. My pupils were all huge, and it was just an amazing video, and I wish I would have worked, but I was so bummed out I couldn't redo it. I'll get into a lot more about my experience with that later on, but I went and had my eyes checked because there was so much going on with my vision that I thought something was really wrong, or maybe I just wanted clarification that everything was okay and that what I was seeing was really what I thought I was seeing, you know? So I did go, and he said I have 20/20 vision. They dilated my pupils. He tried everything to get me in a prescription. I could see fine, everything. He said I had 20/20 vision, and then I had subjective visual disturbance. And a lot of people told me, there's an ant on me. I am out where the bugs are. Yeah, so he kind of looked at me like I was crazy a little bit. A lot of people said, don't tell him that you're seeing things because, you know, whatever. I don't even think anybody gave me reasons. Just don't tell him that. But I did. And he said he's never heard of it before. He's never heard of anybody having that on raw foods. He's never heard of like a raw food diet before, a raw food lifestyle, anything like that. So I got clarification that my eyes were perfectly fine, and I'm still seeing things. It's been, what, I think almost a month since my my last day of the juice fast, and I have gained back a couple of pounds. I don't know how many. I haven't weighed myself, but I can definitely feel that I have. And then I haven't been exercising at all. I'm starting a exercise plan. I'm starting a whole bunch of really new things that you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for. Really exciting things. So, but that being said, I was freaked out. And then there's the spiritual presence that I feel very heavily. Towards the end of the juice fast, it got so strong. I thought I was going crazy. I was almost paranoid. Like, it was a very peaceful feeling, but it was like there was so much questions, you know, that I wasn't getting answers from, and I just didn't understand it, and I didn't know what to do about it. I was trying to research it, and it just became to the point where I couldn't even sleep at night because I was feeling this spiritual presence like all around me, like as if the room was full of people, but there was really nobody in flesh. You know what I mean? And it was really freaking me out. So after the first week, I started eating almost the sad lifestyle again. It was really pathetic. I'm still very high raw. What is on me? Bugs everywhere. I'm still eating very high raw. But I did start eating things that were processed and just not good for you. I get to the point where I'm so sick of being the only one that decides what to eat, prepares all the food, cleans up all the mess, does all the dishes, and does it all over again the next day. It's like I'm in the kitchen all the time. And before, when I was on my juice fast, I would cook, you know, for a couple of days and it would last or whatever for the boys, like brown rice, and we'd have that with something else and what have you. But I got sick of it, so we started going out to eat, and of course that stuff will kill you. So yeah, I gained a couple of pounds, but part of it was me wanting to turn off that spiritual feeling, I guess, because I didn't understand it and I was almost scared of it. Like I said, it was a peaceful presence, but yeah, it freaked me out because it was getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and I just didn't know what it was or what to do, or I just didn't understand it, and the feeling was kind of uncomfortable sometimes, so I guess I tried to suppress that. Well, anyways, make a long story short, I'm still having the visions. Even when I'm not high raw, so I feel like I'm awake and there's no putting me to sleep. there's no going back, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take 5 steps forward and maybe 3 steps back, and then 8 steps forward and then 2 steps back. So I'm always ahead of where I was. And isn't that what it's about? It's the journey, it's the path, it's the every step of the way. So I'm back on track, everything's fine, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted, but just wanted to give you guys a quick video about after the fast and what I went through. Emotionally, it was crazy and challenging, and I guess I wasn't equipped enough to deal with all the stress that was at hand, and I didn't have my camera. I think, honestly, if I had a camera and I could just like unveil and let it go and talk to you guys and get some feedback, I think that I would have been able to deal with things a lot better. So that's my true feeling. And another juice fast is coming up because you know what? I have learned so much this last month after the juice fast that I embrace the spirituality and whatever the universe wants to dish out to me. I want to go back to that spot and I want to get some of the answers I have questions to, and I have confidence that the answers will come because I did learn a lot. I learned so much this time around, and the next time around I'm ready for it. I'm ready. There's oh my gosh, there's so much that I understand now more than I never thought I would, about why I've experienced things in my life and the traumatic events and how to overcome them, and how your past is not who you are, and how to live day by day and not worry and get back to that peaceful state. So I will say that the juice fasting is easier than eating 100% raw because you get more calories that way. So that's one thing I struggled with, and then you look for the heavier foods and the processed foods because you're hungry. So now that I know more about how to do it, oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much more I'm going to tell you, but this is just a brief little quick video to tell you after the fast, I did fine. Things went great. There was so much that I needed to learn and have and still do, and I embraced the journey ahead. Every step of the way, I'm definitely way farther ahead than I was. So that being said, I'll let you guys go for now, and definitely look forward to some more videos of me in the future. Not sure if you guys see that, but the grass is actually in the shape of the United States. There's all 50 states. Here's Texas right here, Michigan right up there, and then the gravel's like the water part. Michigan, Florida's over there. So it's really cool that the whole thing is like the United States. I love this park. This is a really cool park. Tons and tons. It's a castle. Let's see. And then it's got some information about the U.S. Pretty neat. The sky is so pretty. The sunset is awesome. It's beautiful. Not over here.
Do do do